They sell each unit for 2 million rubles. Profit, 35 million rubles. Your cut, 2 million. You're not just a criminal anymore. You're a businessman. A predator in a suit. Level 5. The Vor v Zakon. You're 38. You spent 20 years in life. You've been arrested twice. Served a total of 6 years in prison. You never cooperated. You never broke. The Vori vote. You're crowned. The ceremony happens in a prison outside Moscow. 15 other Vori v Zakon are present. They confirm your status. You're one of them now. Your body is covered in tattoos, stars on your shoulders, cathedrals on your chest. Each one tells a story. Each one was earned. You don't run operations anymore. You're above that. You mediate disputes. You set policy. You represent the Bratva internationally. A Bakan in Yekaterinburg is at war with Bakan in Chelyabinsk. They're both Bratva. This is bad for business. They call you to mediate. You fly to Yekaterinburg. You sit with both men. You listen to their grievances. Territory, money, respect. You make a decision. You draw a new line on the map. You divide the territory fairly. You set new rules. This is over. If either of you violates this agreement, you answer to all the Vori. Not just me, all of us. They agree. The war ends. But meditation isn't your only responsibility. You're also a judge within the Bratva itself. A brigadier in Kazan is accused of stealing. He skimmed 2 million rubles from a shipment and thought no one would notice, but the Pakan found out. The Pakan brings the case to you. He wants permission to kill the brigadier, but you need to verify the accusation first. You call the brigadier to Moscow. He comes willingly. He knows refusing means guilt. You sit with him for 3 hours. You ask questions. You review the evidence. Bank transfers, witness statements. The numbers don't lie. He stole. You broke the code. You stole from your own family. He begs for mercy. He offers to pay it double. He swears it will never happen again. But theft from the organization has only one punishment. You have 24 hours to say goodbye to your family. He's found dead 2 days later. A single bullet. Clean. Professional. This is the way of being a Vor. You don't just give orders. You decide who lives and who dies. And you live with those decisions every single day. This is your power now. Not violence, not money, authority, respect, finality. But you're also bound by the code. You can't own properly legally. You can't have a bank account in your name. You live in the shadows, and you're always a target. Level 6. The International Operator. You're 45. You're too high profile to stay in Russia safely. The FSB is cracking down. Putin wants control. You relocate to Cyprus, a small island nation, a banking hub, a haven for Russian money. You're not retired. You're expanding. You coordinate operations across Europe. Money laundering, arms trafficking, cybercrime. You meet with Italian Drogheta bosses in Milan. You negotiate cocaine routes through the Balkans. You sit with the Albanian gang leaders in Tirana. You coordinate heroin shipments from Afghanistan through Central Asia into Europe. You're a global operator now. Your wealth is in the hundreds of millions. Offshore accounts, shell companies, real estate across 3 countries. But you can never go home. Your daughter is getting married in Moscow. You can't attend. If you enter Russia, you'll be arrested. You watch the wedding on a video call, alone in a villa in Limassol. You have everything and nothing. Level 7. The Hunted. You're 50. The EU is cracking down on Russia organized crime. Sanctions, asset freezes, extradition requests. Interpol issues a red notice for your arrest. The charges? Money laundering, racketeering, conspiracy to commit murder. You move to Dubai. No extradition treaty with Russia or the EU. You're safe here, for now, but the isolation is suffocating. You can't travel, you can't visit family, you live in a penthouse with armed security. Other Vori in exile have been killed, poisoned, shot, car bombs. The FSB doesn't forget. You know it's only a matter of time. Level 8. The End. It happens on a Thursday. You're having lunch at a beachfront restaurant in Dubai. Your bodyguards are outside. You're eating alone. A waiter brings you tea. You take a sip. 20 minutes later, you feel sick. Your vision blurs. Your hands go numb. Poison. You collapse. Your bodyguards rush you to a hospital, but it's too late. The toxin is already in your bloodstream. You die 3 hours later. The official cause of death? Heart failure. But everyone knows the FSB got you. Or maybe it was a rival. Maybe it was someone in your own organization who wanted your position. It doesn't matter. You're gone. This is the Bratva. You don't retire. You don't escape. You just survive as long as you can. And when your time comes, no one mourns. They just move on. because the machine never stops.